We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. So right away, they'll change the look.
19 Lions. Go street. Mustang 19. Ready?
Love going to throw right away. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You talk about this Seahawk defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh, yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
Here we go, here we go.
And now Love going to change things up. To throw on 2nd and 10. Love. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And now an audible here into something else.
Go.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They go with Jacobs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another 1st there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Throwing. Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Julian Love picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Quay Walker in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, if they have any thoughts of coming in here and getting this road victory, that's not the way to start it out on the first play of the game.
Yeah, one thing you always say when you go on the road, take the crowd out of the game. They actually brought the crowd into it by permitting that sack right out of the gate.
And all the way down to the 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Myers' kick is good, and the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. His first carry of their 2nd drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Hey, smash. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hunt, hunt.
Glove. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
To throw now, here's Love. Throw left side, complete. That's Jacobs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 33, here's second down at 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Rig alert, rig alert. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Love now. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 79 Bronco. Riggs. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Really nice pick there for the reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week. And a good story on that. He said he didn't even know he won the award. His buddy had to call him. He saw it on television and said, hey, congratulations. How about that?
And I'll bet you his buddy said, well, since you didn't know, I'll just go ahead and claim the award, right? And everything that goes along with it. But the reason he won the award the previous week and what we just saw there, instincts, understanding where the play is going and being able to make a play on the football.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on second down. Throw out wide to Walker. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. From the gun, it's Walker. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So first and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They'll look to throw now on first down. Walker with a grab, left side. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. They'll set up to throw. And complete to Smith and Jigba. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He completes this to Walker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, they'll use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On the option, it's Charbonnet. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Zach Charbonnet. His first touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Love wants to shift things around. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Here's a 2nd and 5. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Once again, it's Jacobs. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lion. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Get up.
And the ball comes out. Love lost it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Working out of the gun. Love. And it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
He's got his big tight end, Fant. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Looking to throw. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll throw now on the final play. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. (10-0) is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On the slant, here's Smith and Jigba.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Straight ahead, Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll drop to throw. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
3rd and 5.
Now back to throw. This is Fant on the short completion.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Touchdown, Seahawks. Noah Fant. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes our score 17-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Julian Love picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick six is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5. 18 Cardinal, 70 range. Hey, smash. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Go.
Now Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Love going to stay out there. They'll take a chance on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And now here is another interception. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go. This is the tight end fan, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Horton. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Another 1st down there as this one goes for 25. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 42 yards. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
2nd and 10.
Tag. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 lion.
Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
Back at the 24-yard line.
70 lion. 60 bobcat. 60 bobcat. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Ready.
Here's Love. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer. First and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play.
Okay, break.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Chap 60, chap 60. 70. 70 range, 70 range. Check smash. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Hut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
That's another Packers first
Here
down.
we go, sack. Cougar 19.
At the 24-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
Love. And that'll be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Go street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Rig alert.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the 1st. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
This is Fant on the short completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off deep.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
He'll look to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Back to throw here.
Throw out wide to Walker.
A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They'll look to throw again. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop. They'll look to throw here.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. So the victory here for Seattle. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for.